Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to Hacking with Ken. So basically this is the day 0 of cryptography and Python. So basically we're going to study first what is cryptography, and for that we're just gonna Google the heck out of it and let's see what result it gives. So I'm going to explain what is cryptography first. Well, to me cryptography is basically protocols, or basically you can say encryptions we use to secure network and websites and other stuff. Basically cyberspace. We use cryptography to encrypt our traffic and other stuff. Let's just Google it for, and let's say what Google gives us. So there you go. Cryptography is field of study. Sorry if my words were a little distorted. So cryptography is really a field itself, to be honest, and just like you can say network administrator as a pen tester and the other things, but cryptography is a field itself. You study how to secure, you study encryptions, encodings, hashing algorithms, different type of algorithms to secure data on the internet. And some of you may know most of the encodings and encryptions are used in CTFs like base 64, base 32, and ROT 13, ROT 47, and these stuffs. So cryptography or cryptology is the practice and study of techniques for secure communication in the presence of adversarial behavior. Basically we do communication over the internet and exchange data with each other. So that communication needs to be encrypted. Why? That's a good question. Why why the conversation between me and my friend needs to be encrypted? Well, let's say I give him password for my email and I don't want anyone else to access my email. So what I would do, I would like try to give him the password in some encrypted form, so if a person tries to read, he won't get it. But most of people don't know how to encrypt data, how to encode data. So to protect all kinds of data, cryptography is used. So all the traffic on the internet, all data on the internet must be encrypted and secured from unauthorized access. So I think that's enough of cryptography out of me. So let's just dive in. Now the course name is Cryptography and Python. Why? We're gonna do cryptography with Python. Today we're just gonna study cryptography a little bit, and I'm gonna tell you what is encryption, what is encoding, and we're gonna discuss hashing algorithm a little bit. Then we're gonna do some basics of Python. So it's just a setup for today. So let me just Google what is encryption. What is encryption? If I type on Google encryption, all right, so it gives encryption. In cryptography, encryption is process of encoding information. Now you will say, what the hell is encoding itself? Well, in the difference between encoding and encryption, wait, let me just open my notepad. Should have put that on Notion. Let me just wait, why am I sorry, this all, wait, let me just open Pastebin for a little while. We just use Pastebin. So oh my god, no. Okay, what the hell, Pastebin did to itself. Okay, I can't open the Pastebin. And number one, pastebin.pl. Okay, you better work this time. All right, so I will just share it with you guys. Okay, so basically to me, let me, oh no, yeah, I think that would be good. Encryption, let's discuss encryption, and let's say encoding. I said these are different stuffs, and yeah, these are different stuffs, to be honest. Well, why? Well, let's discuss encoding first. All right, I send my friend a text which is says H43K3R, which means hacker, but it's encoded a little bit. I added numbers and reverse or letters a little bit, so it's hacker, but it's encoded. It's just, I'm just giving an example. Well, you can just reverse it, you can just crack it easily without any key. So to me, encoding is which in which a random text is generated and can be reversed without any key. Okay, you can just reverse the encoding without any key. Okay, now let's move on to encryption. What is encryption? Encryption is more of a same, in which you convert a string into random text or with random numbers. You make an encrypted string entirely, but you can't decrypt it without key. All right. SSH is very good example of encryption, if I must say. Well, why? Because if SSH is properly configured, you can't log in without the private key. Even if you have the public key, no one gives a shit. Frankly, no one cares if you have the public key. But if you have the private key, all is on. If you have the private key, then my friend, you have a lot permissions, and you can just crack that key, and that's a whole other stuff, that's a whole other game. Okay, we're not going to jump into that right now. So encryption, in which random text is generated, random text is generated and can't be reversed without key. All right, so this, my friend, is encryption, and this, my friend, is encoding. Now these are not enough, still both can be reversed. All right, I mean, encoding can be reversed without a key, can be reversed without a key, but encryption can be reversed, and even we find the key, and there are some other methods in which key not even required. You can just brute force that shit and you can just get the answer. But what if I tell you there is an other algorithm which is much more protected, and if we use it, we can just protect our data by all means. So I'm sorry if my English is a little distorted and disturbed. I'm really sorry about that. Well, let's talk about that algorithm. I think when I made the first video, it was in Urdu and my country language, but I'm explaining this in English, so I think all of you will understand this. All right, if you're not from any American, or if you're from Pakistan, you can just go watch my previous video, what is cryptography and hashing algorithm. So I just explained a lot in my language out there, so you can just go watch that. All right, let's discuss another algorithm known as hashing algorithm. All right, now what is hashing algorithm? You probably heard of it, like it's an encryption, it's encoding. Well, let me tell you, it's none of that. All right, to me it's whole another algorithm, like it's whole new stuff. Let me tell you why. In encryption, you can just reverse it, and every string has its own, and like, let me give you an example of encoding and encryption. Well, let's say oh come on, where is the cursor? Fucking hell, sorry about that. All right, well, let's say you have string, let's say oh my, let's say string in which I'm going to encrypt, and let's say we're just going to STEL. I just reversed it. Okay, it's encrypted now. What I did, I placed S, well, I encrypted. Now S represents L, SD represents E, E represents D, and S represent L. Alright, now in reversing, when it will reverse, it's gonna replace L, it's gonna replace T, it's gonna replace C, and there we go, we have our string back. Well, in hashing algorithm, it's not same stuff. Okay, let's say I wanna I'm generating hash for let's, okay, L letter has hash like let's say this, E has this, but when you combine them, it's whole other hash. Alright, single letter has different hash. When you combine it with other letter, it becomes different hash, and so as you go on in combining, it will become whole different hash. So my friend, if you are going to reverse it, you can't. Because why? You can't, because whole hash is different. You can't just reverse it. Alright, if you're going to reverse it, you're just gonna get some random shit. That's why you can't break the hash. It's not how should I say, it's not wise to break the hash. Yeah, well, in these fields we study break the password, crack the password, bam bam, but no, I don't go for breaking, to be honest. Why? Because most of the passwords are now in hashing algorithm, and hashing algorithm can be break easily. Even if you break it, it's your loss, because if hash is broken, you're just gonna get some random gibberish stuff which is not very useful to you right now. Why? Because hash is separated. Let's say the LE has this hash, but you broke it. Now you're just gonna get L and E, which does not make any sense. All right, okay, let me give you a demonstration of encoding. Let's say base 64, it's very common. Base 64 encode online. I'm just gonna do online for now. Later on we're gonna do it with Python and more. So I'm just gonna turn on the live mode because I just want to say what is happening. So I'm just gonna encode let's. All right, now we have this. I'm just gonna go to the decode option, and I'm just gonna paste the hash there, and there we go, we have let's. Simple. It's just simple reversing. All right, and adding some random shit and simple reversing it. So I didn't require any key, and it's matter of seconds, to be honest. Now let's go to the encryption. Let's say there are encryptions like kenCypher and most of the stuff. I'm going to use kenCypher. Why? Because it has key. All right, kenCypher decode.fr. I'm just using this website, so you know, it's a lot easy. It really helped in a lot of CTFs, to be honest. kenCypher, there we go, we have here. Now let's encrypt let's. All right, now we can give it key. I'm just gonna give it let's say kenCypher. Okay, it's let's say if I give it with n, it's gonna say vigu. All right, let's say what happens if I encrypt it without key. It's gonna still say vigu. All right, nothing. Like encrypted with light, let's say. Okay, with each key this stuff is different, but still let's say I had this vigu, right? I'm just gonna decrypt it, and you gonna see how easy that is. See, there is key option. I'm not providing any key. I'm just gonna brute force this automatic decryption, and there we go. If we go there, we will find the answer, I guess. Maybe not. Okay, if key is, you know, much more complex, then maybe you will not find the answer, but sometimes you will. We are not finding any lets. I guess I don't see any lets, to be honest, but all right. Now let's give the key. kenCypher was it, and there we go, decrypt it, and there we go, let's. So still it can be easily reversed. I mean, encryption is not enough still, and you still need keys to decrypt stuff, and that, which is like more pain in the ass. So now, how to prevent this? Let me show you an hashing algorithm example, MD5 hash generator. I'm just gonna generate a MD5 hash. I'm gonna explain later types of hashes and all this stuff. All right, let's just a 1 minute. I'm just gonna open it in few tabs to show you the example I was talking about. And let's say I'm just gonna produce a hash for letter L. All right, and we have MD5 hash for that, 2BD95. I'm just gonna generate the hash E. Now there are whole different stuff. All right, E16. Now if I combine them, my friend, you'll see DB, wait, nothing the same. See, two letters make different hash and one letter has different hash. So my friend, it just can't be reversed. All right, it just can't be reversed. If you break it, there is no chance that you will get the perfect string or perfect password. So what we'll do, we crack it. I'm not gonna cover cracking of the hashing algorithm, all right, because it's take too much time, and I'm not just gonna do it. So this is all about cryptography. Oh my god, I didn't save the paste bin. Crap. Well, anyway, I hope you, maybe it's still there. I know. Okay, it's not there. All right, well, I had to create it. All right, well, never mind. I will make another stuff and share it with you guys. So let's just fire up the Python. I'm gonna working on idle. Okay, wait, I don't have the idle now. What the hell is wrong with me? Right. All right, we're just gonna work on idle here, and first I'm gonna fire up Python 3. This course will be on Python 3.10.7. all right, if 4 version come up, I don't guarantee it, like I'm gonna make it to 4. So this will be in Python 3.10 only. So if you don't know the basic syntax, I'm just gonna show you a few basic syntax because we're gonna use them. First of all, there is print, in which you print a string or stuff. We're just gonna say hello, and we're gonna close it, and there we go. Next, we're gonna add a plus b. Sorry, a and plus b is not defined. A is equal to 10, b equals 10, a plus b. Oh, wait. Print a plus b. Wait. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I defined it b. The hell is wrong with me? Okay, that's 20. So, and we're just gonna do if. Now there is some if else stuff. I'm not gonna get into that. Now the important thing is you should know how to install the libraries. I'm not gonna show you how to install the libraries in Python using pip, because I'm gonna show you right now. In day 0 we're covering the whole stuff. All right, how you import the libraries. First, let's say import, and I want to import the OS libraries or pandas. Let's say pandas. If pandas is available, it will be imported like this, and you will get no error. Let's say I want to import the library which is not present, like 991, which is not present. All right, and let's say import as. Okay, invalid syntax. It's as is not any library here. So well, that's it. And now I'm going to show you how to install, and there you go, you have the pip3, and you can just go, let's say we install numpy, which is like the famous library, and I have already installed numpy, or it's already installed for me. So I'm using Kali Linux. I'll be using Kali. You can do this stuff on Windows too. It's not hard to install Python on Windows. You can just type Python in terminal and it will take you to the Microsoft Store. You can just install it from there, nothing else. It's very easy to install Python on Windows, to be honest. You don't need stuff like PyCharm, Anaconda, Spider, Jupyter Notebook. Now it's just use this simple idle, for God's sake. All right. If you wanna use some lightweight, then I will recommend Jupyter Notebook. All right, because it's lightweight and browser interface, it give you perfect results. So I think if you wanna go for lightweight, go for Jupyter. Let me show you. Let's install PyWheel. I think it's kind of like PyWheel it was. Okay, it's collecting PyWheel. See, this is how it will collect the library, and in the end it will show you like successfully installed Py3. So if you get any errors, make sure your pip version is correct, your Python version is correct, your pip is installed successfully, your Python is in environment variable, and that's all the stuff you need for right now. Alright, this is day 0 of cryptography and Python. I hope you won't have any question about cryptography anymore and Python. Tomorrow we're gonna start encoding and decoding of some bases, then Morse code, then encryption, and then of course we're gonna move on to hashing algorithm probably. So this is all for today, and I think it's enough, and it's 21 minutes already, so I think video gone very long. So but I had to explain a few concepts which were like basics of this course. So I'm designing and it will be a part of a course I will design on ethical hacking or red team, so make sure you watch it properly. And I was watching the analytics and 70% of my viewers haven't subscribed. Please subscribe my channel, I would really appreciate it, and so you won't miss the good content on my channel. Alright guys, thank you, bye bye.